Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Sunny Orvi, and I'm here to do the daily reads for November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of 2018. Hopefully these messages find you well, and if they don't make sense to you, it'll be okay. You will still live, I promise. And if they do, awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna time stamp these fairly soon, so if you beat me to it, it's okay. I appreciate it. But let's see what's going on for you guys. Oh yeah, by the way, if you would like a personal reading, go to my website www.thesunnycliff.com. So let's see what's going on for my Aries. What's going on for my Aries for November 1st through the 3rd, 2018. Many of you guys, you want to cuddle, you want to be around somebody, you want to feel loved, you want to feel warmed, you want to feel welcomed. And this doesn't even have to be with like relationships. Like, you just want to feel like you matter. You want to feel as if you're at home. Maybe for some of you, you may be the center of attention or center of the topic, if that's the right lingo. Whether it's good or bad. Like, out of nowhere, this damn hair like got in my eye, and it was just really annoying. So some of y'all, you may have eye problems during this time. Maybe you are a victim of evil eye, or like you feel as if someone is like sabotaging you and messing you up. You can take that how you want to. I do see that some of y'all may have random issues with pink eye. All right. To be honest, for my females, this may not be a good time to get lashes. Whether these are the individual lashes or like the strip lashes. And if you are in business in regards to like the lash business, the angels are saying for you to use clean utensils. Or to keep a close eye, like really pay attention, don't rush, because I feel for some of y'all, like you may be rushing during this time, like you're very prone to accidents or like being late, or like just either like the person is rushing you and like you can't do your work properly. Okay, that's showing up very, very strong. Or for those who you're an eye doctor, I can't think of the right term. Maybe for some of you, business is going down a little bit, or you just come in contact with nasty clients, or you may be looking for a new rental space and you're having a hard time. Don't settle for less. If you are an eye doctor, don't settle for less, especially when it comes to a rental place, because for some reason I feel like you're going to be surrounded by nasty neighbors. You can take that how you want to. But Aries, also be careful of you feeling as if you have something to prove, especially if it's not going to work in your favor. Like, I don't know, I just feel like some of y'all, you're trying so hard to show someone that like you can do something, you can complete something, like you can be the best, you know, whatever the case may be. And I just feel like it's just going to lead you into detention, and you can take that you want to as well. Maybe my younger Aries, if you are in school, maybe, you know, you're trying to show off and you're going to get in trouble. But for those who are not in school, like maybe you're going to get punished some way, somehow, whether like, you know, you go unnoticed by a particular person that you were trying to impress, or you just wasted time and energy, honey. So, you know, just be mindful about that, because, you know, for some reason I just feel that some people like aren't really taking your time and dedication into consideration, depending upon what you've done to them, or just maybe some of y'all, like you've just been in a weird situation, and now it's time for you to like just take a step back and just ask yourself, okay, have I been making the right decisions? Have I been around the right people? Like, there's a need for self-change going on for you guys during this time. And for some of you, you may have an issue in regards to codependent I cannot say that right now. Oh my gosh. You may have an issue to codependency during this time. Or maybe for some of you, if you don't want to be bothered, you notice that your partner is being more codependent, or like just a family member, or whatever the case would be. So yeah. Taurus, what's going on for my Taurus for November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd? Alright, so some of you guys, don't make a scene. Don't make a scene. I feel like silence is golden for many of you during this time, and it's all about respecting yourself and the other person. I do feel for some of you, like, you may feel as if someone is taking you for granted, or like they're taking your kindness for weakness, but the angels are saying remain silent, remain golden. Because if you do overreact, or like if someone gets on your nerves and like you're having a bad day and like you low-key explode on them without even thinking about it, the angels are saying you're going to look like the bad guy even if you weren't the bad guy. So, you know, just watch your words, watch your actions during this time as well, because people are going to paint the wrong picture of you. Alright, I'm also picking up that this is not the good time to play victim, because no one is going to see you as the victim. And I hate to say it that way, but you know, it just, it depends upon your situation. But in some cases, like, people aren't going to see you as the victim. Alright, I'm also hearing the term don't cry wolf. That's showing up really strong as well. For some of you, there may be issues in regards to copying, whether you're copying someone or someone is copying you. But I'm also hearing the term monkey see, monkey do. So some of you guys, you may be imitating someone during this time, or maybe my younger kids, if you have like a Taurus son or daughter or niece, whatever the case may be, or if you are a Taurus yourself, you know, maybe you're trying to find yourself, you're trying to, you know, understand like what's cool, what's, you know, what's going to make you, I don't know, stand out. But you know, I just feel like originality is best as well. That's showing up really strong. So if you do have a family member who is younger and who is a Taurus, you know, I feel like you need to talk to this person, because this person may be going through some identity issues during this time. Yeah. Some of my, not Pisces, I don't know why I'm taking Pisces. Maybe for some of you, if you are dealing with Pisces, this person may be crying out for help. You can take that how you want to. Geminis, what's going on for Geminis for November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd? Oh Lord, many of y'all, you're really going to be in your ego. Like, it's all about dignity. I feel for many of you, you may be saying it, but it's the principle of it. It's the principle of it. And I do see how your words can get you in trouble, because you may say some things that will cause for you to, for some of you, be ashamed of the consequences, and you can take that how you want to. But in other words, for some of you, you shouldn't feel pressured. Like, if you aren't ready to do something, just wait. I feel like right now the angels are saying just wait until the right time. Don't break the mold, as in like don't break what we're trying to create for you. You're already on this path right now. You know, you're a little sane right now. Things are low-key falling into place a little bit. You know, like, we just want to make sure that you're able to just stay on one path and just figure out what you want to do on that one path, because the angels are saying y'all keep switching up so damn much. And I feel for some of you that may be why you are having the dignity issue, because for some of you, like, you may feel as if you're in this box, or you know, maybe you're tired of how things are right now, and you're like, fuck it, I want to do something new, you know, I'm tired of this shit. And I just feel like, once again, ego is getting the best of you, and the angels are like, what are you trying to do? You know, like, what point are you trying to prove right now? So please play it safe, play it cool. You guys do have great goals and agenda, that's the word popping up, heading your way. But honestly, you guys have to play it smart, and it's really all about you being mindful of the real goal and the reality of your situation. Maybe you aren't having the best time, or you aren't getting the best hand of karma. For some of you, it just depends. But just know that everything happens for a reason. Right now, it may not feel as if you're good in good karma, but in reality, the sun is somewhere shining even when it rains. So, you know, just because you go through bad days doesn't mean it doesn't have a good purpose to it. All right, so just keep that in mind, you know, when you may feel as if your days are gloomy. And just please don't get out of character once again, and don't try to push someone, and don't let someone push you. Like, just y'all just play it safe, play it cool, please. I feel for some of you, in regards to my women, you may be working on your figure during this time too. With that being said, in regards to, like, don't let anybody pressure you or like push you. Be mindful of peer pressure. I hate to say this. Be careful when it comes to like rapes and stuff like that, or like doing something that you don't want to do because of another person. Like, I see this happening, and like, I just want y'all to be aware of what could happen. But Cancers, what's going on for Cancers for November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd? Stay tuned to your surroundings, Cancer. I feel for many of you, you may get a little sidetracked, okay? And you may feel very burdened by things going on, but you have to pay attention, because I feel for some of you, like, I hate to say it, like, if you hear something on the news about like a baby is in the car because the parents forgot them, more than likely it was a Cancer, sun, moon, or rising. All right, I just feel like Cancer's like, you're going to be very forgetful, because like you have a lot on your brain. So, you know, try not to think about yourself. I hate to say it, like, and it's true. It's true. Like, when we're stressed, like, we tend to block out so much, and to our divine God and angels, it appears to be selfish. Okay, so try not to be so selfish, because you know your angels want you to be aware of everything. Please be mindful of your locks. Make sure your doors are locked. If you need to get new locks, you definitely can. That'll be recommended for some of you during this time. I'm also seeing that some of you guys, there may be good news when it comes to a home. I keep picking up on penthouse. Maybe some of you guys, you want to purchase a penthouse, or this is a dream of yours. Don't give up on that dream. I'm also seeing that some people may be prone to buying fancy cars, but low-key regretting it in the month of June and July of next year. I'm also seeing where some of my Cancers, like, you may have to express yourself, but some people may feel as if like it's rehearsed, like it's not sincere. So try to work on connecting with the self and really acknowledging how you feel and why you feel this way, and the type of audience or person that you're saying this to, in order for them to like really connect with you. I just feel like y'all's main thing right now is connecting and learning to connect with your surroundings, connect them with the people who's around you, because I just feel like you have this block around you, and majority of it is because of stress. Like, I feel for some of you, like, your aura is gray. And normally when I see gray auras, it's like you need to detox, you need to spiritually cleanse, or you have a lot of depression and anxiety around you. And it's like your mind is just very occupied with thoughts and just gunk. Okay, so just be mindful about that, y'all, because I do feel for some of you, unfortunately, you may take your worry and pain and stuff out on other people, especially smaller children if they're getting on your nerves. Okay, and dogs. But Leos, what's going on for my Leos for November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd during this time? Okay. Leos, some of y'all, you may be feeling a little sexual during this time. Okay. But many of you, you are going to be aware of all your toxic demons, and you can take this how you want to, like the things that have affected you from moving forward, that has affected you from coming into like your true nature. Like I feel many of you, like you've been wanting this change, but you know you've been feeling this block or delay. And I feel for many of you, like it's for some of you it's not karma, it's not the people that you associate with. For some it may be, but I feel like majority of it is like your toxic demons, like the way you act sometimes, what you choose to do, what you choose to accept. Like I just feel, you know, many of you, like you just need to be mindful of how you react when it comes to particular situations. I'm also saying that many of you, there will be an issue for control, so try not to go into the mode of ego. Really interesting, because the Geminis got this message of ego and dignity. So if you want to watch the Gemini video, you can. Maybe you got Gemini in your chart somewhere, but you know, I just feel like many of you guys, like you need to just lower this vibration of wanting to control, because your angels, they're seeing it as desperation, and they're going to give you a lot of negative things that you don't need. So, you know, unfortunately, if you are in this energy of desperation to your divine God and angels, they may cause for you to get in a wreck. They may cause for you, you know, to be impulsive to the point where you get into a wreck. They may cause for you to make a lot of mistakes, to the point where you may lose your job. So, you know, like just be mindful of the things that you're doing. And how your divine God and angels feel about it, because your angels talk to you every day, whether you hear them or not, and it is best for you to talk to them. It is best for you to have a closer relationship with them. That's also the message as well during this time. But they want you to just don't want to control so much, and just let it all happen when it's meant to happen. Okay, for some of you, like fall is going to be better. I live in the northern hemisphere. It's already fall. It's already fall. So that's really interesting. So maybe for some of you, fall is going to get a little bit better if you've been going through this negative energy. But for it may be like deep fall. I don't know if we're in deep fall. I don't know. But that's kind of funny how it did not feel like fall, because I was trying to explain it like it's fall right now. Maybe for some of y'all, I know, well, maybe that's why I was explaining it. I live in the northern hemisphere, and right now it's fall. So if you live in the southern hemisphere, for some of you, maybe the fall time will be better for you. So maybe that was a message for someone who needs to hear that. But what else can I say for the Leos? The angels are saying you still have the leadership, honey. But once again, be mindful of how you're selling. Be mindful of your ship. Y'all really need to relax. Like y'all need to meditate. Y'all need to be still. Y'all need to, you know, work in your inner vibration. Like y'all really need to work on the self, because I just feel like y'all just been running yourself ragged for whatever reason. I don't know, but it's just like y'all are so tense because you haven't really gotten to the point of where you want to be. And once again, your angels, they see that it's desperation. So, you know, I really don't want y'all to attract things that will cause for you to worry even more. So, you know, just be mindful about that, y'all. Okay. Who's next? Virgos. What's going on for Virgos for November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd? Virgos. Okay, so many of y'all, you're really going to be connecting with the divine. For some of you, wait, let me stay on this topic. Wait, I'm sorry, y'all, my back is just like, oh my gosh. For some of y'all, your dreams, like the messages that you get from your angels, the voices that you hear, the human angels that speak to you, like the songs that you hear on the radio, like I just feel like they're really going to be speaking to you, and it's going to be loud and clear. Maybe for some of you, you need to work on your third eye during this time, and like the connection that you have with the divine. For some of you, you may see a lot of UFOs as well, or for some of you, you may feel as if you are abducted. Okay. Or you may be more interested in like alien, spaceware, outer space, planets, finding out more about astrology, astronomy, and just all that good jazz. Maybe for some of you, you are going to see a lot of shooting stars. Yeah, but for some of y'all, you may be in a situation where it's kind of like you scratch my back, I scratch your back type of deal. So, you know, you can use that to your, I don't know, I'm so itchy when I got to y'all, God. So you may use that to your advantage, but just make sure that this person like isn't using you, or you aren't using this other person. Maybe for some of y'all, like I swear, like out of nowhere, I just got itchy when I connected with y'all. Maybe for some of you, you're going to have some skin problems during this time, where like you're out of nowhere, like you're having weird breakouts, or like you're using the wrong soaps. Maybe for some of you, your skin is dry during this time, and you need to drink more water, eat more cucumbers, and consume more honey if you aren't allergic. I do see where some of you guys, you may be prone to getting embarrassed. Okay, or there may be someone who's just really, really shy around you. I'm also picking up for some of you, you may feel as if someone has placed a spell on you, or some sort of evil work, because you just feel as if things are going downhill. Or you feel as if someone has a secret motive, and you just don't like it. And I feel like this is more in regards to work. For some of you, you are trying your best to be patient when it comes to a rocky situation. The wait is over. For some of you, the wait is over. So I'm not even going to change what I was going to say. But for some of you, I feel like you need to sing. I keep picking up on like that little equipment where it's like duh, duh, and it goes like with the pace. Some of y'all need to be mindful of the pace during this time, and just be in sync with that particular vibration. So just be mindful of the vibration that you're in, and just be in sync with that. The word in sync is very important for some of y'all during this time. For some of you, maybe you just need to get your vibration right. You really, really do. The Leos got this message of like, was it the Leos? The Cancer and the Leos kind of got this message of just working on the self. So maybe my Cancer, my Leos, and my Virgos, so far it just seems like, you know, y'all just spiritually, y'all just gotta really work it out. Y'all do. Okay. But Libras, what's going on for you guys for November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd? What's going on for my Libras? Okay. So some of y'all need to come clean about something, or someone is going to come clean to you. But I feel like someone is over it. Like, maybe you want the truth from somebody, or like you're trying to tell them how you feel, or like what they've done, you know, how it affected you. And I feel like this person's like, oh my God, like that's so yesterday, like I'm over it now, you need to be over it too. Like, regardless of what you say or how you feel, like no matter how many times you say it, like I just feel like this person or you is just like, oh my God, can we talk about something else? I'm so over it. So there may be someone who's bringing up old baggage. And I mean, understand that this person is talking about it again, or vice versa. Like, it's still hurting them, it's still haunting them. And, you know, the best way for this person to not talk about it anymore is to not say, oh my God, get over it, I'm over it now. Like, it is what it is, it's so old. Like, that's not going to help this person or you get over it. Like, you or this person really have to understand why it's being brought up. Okay? And you can do whatever you want to try to understand. Like, maybe you need to just hear this person out, you know, like maybe you just need to let them vent, vice versa. Or hell, if they can't get over it, or if you can't get over it, like, you know, maybe you have to come to a realization that like you are going to have to kind of part ways, because this is only going to bring in karmic, like a negative karmic effect, to where it's just going to make the relationship, regardless of if it's love, co-worker, friend, family, like it's just going to make this relationship more stressful, and it's just going to stay in the past. And it's like every time you connect with this person, you talk to this person, all you see and all you think about is what they've done or what you've done, you know. And I just feel like either you need to be in a place where, okay, I need to move on, or I need to be able to like try to not talk about it anymore by like really letting this person know how I feel about it, or, you know, whatever the case may be. Like, you have to get off the fence about a particular decision, topic, whatever the case may be, that like you keep bringing up or like you keep doing, because the angels are like, girl, we low-key tired of you doing this. Like, and for some of you, the angels are saying, okay, in regards to love, like, are you trying to still cheat or be faithful to this person? Like, what you really trying to do? Are you trying to be with them or not? Like, you can't keep like pussyfooting around and like leading somebody on. Or vice versa, you know. So I just feel like many of you, like, you have a decision to make, and I feel like it's kind of brutal. I do, in a way, emotionally it's brutal, but, you know, I feel like at the end of the day, you know, like you're gonna have to like really come into your own reality and understand what needs to be done. For some of you, you may make a decision by springtime, or you are going to notice that the decision that you do make, whether you make it now or later, you're going to see how it has affected you in the springtime. Hopefully that makes sense. What's going on for Lord, who's next, honey? Scorpios. Hey Scorpios, happy birthday to you guys. Hopefully your birthday is fun and enjoyable, and you guys can be around people who you really, really love. Okay, but let's see what's going on for you guys for November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Too soon. I keep hearing the words too soon. You thought you were going to come into something, you thought something was going to change, but too soon. It's too soon. I feel for many of you, there's a lot of regrets happening right now. some of you guys, there may be issues in regards to you like being under the weather, or you just being down on your luck. I'm also seeing that some of you guys, like, you're randomly craving macaroni and cheese, or just somebody is constantly cooking it all the damn time. Or you may be missing your favorite macaroni and cheese. I'm also picking up that you are surrounded by someone who displays this too cool personality. Like, I feel like they're really, really cocky and they are arrogant, but I feel like there is an attraction to this person. I keep picking up on the word upheaval. So there, you may have a conflict with this person who is kind of cocky and just very arrogant during this time. The angels are saying for some of you, you may be purchasing shoes during this time, or you're judging people by their shoes. I'm also seeing that some of you guys, you need to prepare yourself for a new goal. It's time to make new goals, whether you want to accomplish them short term or long term. It's time for you to come up with a new goal. That song, I'm going up a yonder to be with my Lord, keeps popping up. So maybe some of y'all, like, you want to change your ways, you want to be a better person, you want to connect with God. Or maybe some of you, I hate to say it, you may be suicidal during this time, or you may have some sort of death experience, whether you come back to life or not. Or you may be thinking, about when that time does happen, like, how is it going to be? Or maybe you come into contact with someone who did have a death experience and they came back to life and they're telling you that story. But I just feel for many of you, like, for some reason you're going to have a connection to death and God, and just, like, maybe thinking about death. And, like, maybe for some of you, like, you're kind of getting a wake-up call telling you, hey, like, straighten your life up. Or you may be telling someone this who's around you, like, straighten your life up because you could be gone tomorrow. Yeah, so I feel like this is a very, I don't want to say fragile time, but I feel like it's very sensitive, like, when it comes to life and death, and matters of, like, being prepared for the unknown or the unspeakable. Okay. But let's say for my Sagittarius, what's going on with you guys for November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Some of y'all, I'm starting to drink some. Maybe for some of you, you may be real thirsty during this time, whether you're thirsty in regards to, like, needing to drink more water, or maybe some people may call you thirsty depending upon how you act. But I am picking up for some of you, like, you do need to speak how you feel. You do. And some people may not like it. They may not. And I mean, it just depends upon the situation and the person. But at the same time, like, don't be so harsh, but yeah, speak your truth. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. I am picking up for many of you. Some of y'all, you may go through a heartache during this time. Okay? And maybe the point of you needing to be honest is that, like, you need to let this person know how you feel and what they've done to you. And maybe for some of you, like, this may not even be in regards to love. Like, this may just be in regards to, like, an opportunity. You thought you had it and you thought everything was going to be okay. Or maybe, like, you need to be honest with yourself when it comes to your goal and your world, and when it comes to the steps that you're taking in regards to your career. Some of you guys, you do need a new career. Like, it's time for you to do something that you love, and, stop I hate to say it, like settling. Maybe for some of you, you're settling when it comes to career, or maybe you've outgrown something, or like you aren't seeing the proper results right now. I've said this for y'all. I feel like I have in regards to career, like where you're disappointed with career, but you don't really know where to begin with a new career. And I feel like many of y'all, like, you've gotten a lot of messages letting you know what you need to do within this lifetime, like what your purpose consists of. But I feel for many of you, like, you've been so blinded by what you want to do. There was this episode on Steve Harvey where he was saying many of us, the reason why we tend to fail or go unnoticed or not be happy when it comes to our careers or just life in general is because we follow our passions and not our gifts. So with that being said, I feel that, like, y'all need to understand your gift. You need to understand what you can do less of that's going to bring you a lot of joy. And he was explaining how, like, there were men, like a guy who used to cut his hair, and he loved cutting hair, and he did a real good job, and now he has his own company. He's making a lot of money. You know, he's doing what he has to do. He has schools. He's showing people how to cut hair, all because he followed his gift, and his gift was cutting hair. You know, some people, they have the gift of voice, they have the gift to sing, they have the gift to draw, they have the gift of prophecy. You know, some people, they have the gift of bringing people together. You know, like, you have to understand your gift. And, you know, I feel for many of you, like, that's really what's been bugging you for some time. And, you know, that may be it. You know, you have to understand your gift, okay, and follow that. But Capricorns, what's going on for my Capricorns? Turns time for November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Oh, Capricorn, some of y'all are going to be really, really spicy. You may be feeling yourself kind of like how I am when I did all this for Halloween. But, you know, maybe, you know, you're feeling good. You want to get back into your own nature. I do feel for some of y'all, you need to trust your gut. And you need to stand in that. You need to stand in that. Don't go off to the corner. Don't go off, you know, lollygagging around. Trust your gut, because your gut is not wrong. Something's been bothering you, and you need to believe that. Because I feel for some of you, you're in a situation where someone isn't telling you the right story or all of the story. They're just telling you either their side or what they want you to hear. That's going to make it sound good. And I feel like this person, like, they low-key want you to justify their actions, or like they want you to be on their side. But I feel like no, you shouldn't even give that person the energy of agreeing with them, to be honest. Because I hate to say it, for some of y'all, you may be involved with the con artist, and this would be a friend, this would be a co-worker, this would be family, whatever the case would be. This may even be yourself. Maybe someone feels this way about you. But I'm also picking up, for some of you guys, you may be prone to spying during this time, or someone is spying on you. Be mindful of evil eye as well. But I do feel for many of you, like, you're just really feeling yourself. You're feeling spicy. Maybe some of you guys, you may be attracting a lot of people from different races, or you may be interested in different spices, whether you eat them or you work with them magically. What else is going on for Capricorns? I'm also picking up that many of y'all, like, you really need to be in the process of forgiving. You can take that how you want to. Whether you need to forgive yourself or forgive someone else. To move forward. And really mean it. Okay? Um, I am picking up for some of you guys. You need to make up your bed more. Just mentally, when you see a made up bed, it's going to make you feel at peace. It's going to make your bed appear more comfortable. Maybe that's why you aren't able to like have good sleep, or like maybe you don't want to go to bed because your bed is always a mess. So just try to, you know, make up your bed as much as you can, or clean up your home if that's possible for some of you. But yeah, that's really all I'm getting from a Capricorn during this time. Aquarius, what's going on for my Aquarius for November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd? I am picking up for some of you, you're going to be very attractive during this time, or you may be attracted to other people as well. For my Aquarius men, this may sound kind of weird, but I feel like a lot of men may hit on you, even if you're not gay. Like, I don't know, just men are just going to be looking at you like they want to eat you up. So yeah, I just had to throw that out there. But I just feel that my Aquarius, you, and don't take this the wrong way, but you're humbling. You are. And I feel like you're making sense of why you went through, or why you're going through exactly what, you know, you've been experiencing right now. And I feel that many of you, like, you're honored to have gone through that, even if it was tough and it was annoying and it really broke your back. You can take that how you want to. Like, I just feel that many of you guys, like, you are appreciating your strength and just your wisdom. And if you haven't done so already, then you really need to experience this essence, because there's a part of you that needs to grow. And if you are on this journey, then that's beautiful. I've been talking about this journey thing for y'all for some time, so really take that seriously. But I just feel that, like, y'all are just like, you just really need to be in a good place. You know, like, you have to really appreciate so much. And like, it's okay to look back. You know, it's okay to cry, it's okay to be mad, it's, you know, it's okay to be disappointed. But at the end of the day, just say, you know, I'm here now. You know, like, I've gained this, I've understand this, I accepted this, I've forgiven this. You know, like, and when you're done with everything that you want to talk about to yourself, you know, end it with, and it has all made me humbled. Like, I feel like that word is very important for y'all during this time. And maybe for some of you, like, you're looking for more people who are more humbling. Maybe you want to surround yourself with people who are more sincere, and maybe you will find this. For some of you, I do see you looking for new work during this time, and it will come. It will come. I keep picking up on the month of June. I don't know if you, for some of y'all, you may find new work in the month of June, or things will get better for you in the month of June. But right now, you have a project that you're working on, and you will get it off the ground really, really soon. I do feel for some of you guys, you are working on a book, or you need to write a book, and the angels are saying for majority of you, it's a possibility of it being top seller. Get back into the kitchen, get back into creating, get back into, like, turning your house into a home and just making it magical and just fun, and like connecting with the stability of home. Like, do that. Be happy of home, be happy of the people that's in your home. Like, share moments, celebrate, just be happy. Honestly, be happy. Who else? Pisces. Hey, Pisces. What's going on for Pisces for November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd? Okay, so some of you want to be remembered during this time. So you may be going the great mile to try to win someone over. Really interesting because the Aries kind of got this message. So if you want to watch the Aries video, you can. That's really cool because I always do y'all last. I do the Aries first. And the fact that y'all are like right next to each other and you all have the same message is like kind of cool. So if you want to watch that video, but I just feel for many of you, like I said, you want, you know, someone to remember you or vice versa, but just make sure, you know, you ain't doing too much and it is not appearing off desperate. Oh Lord, for some of you, you may be a little bored with your life right now, so you may try to go out of routine. And it may go against your wishes, I hate to say. So just be careful with some stuff, y'all. I don't know why. I just feel like some of y'all, like you're taking chances and the consequences will follow, the angels are saying. But you know, I'm not trying to scare y'all, but I just have to tell y'all what I see. For some it will apply, for some it may not. I'm also picking up that some of you guys, you may be creating a lot of wishing wells during this time. You may be really interested in magic. What else? I'm also seeing that many of y'all, like, you just really need to take it easy during this time because you're like low-key on overload. Like you are, and I just feel that, like, whether you want to believe it or not, like there's this maniac, or I keep picking up on manic, I don't know why, energy, and it's like you just really need to rest. You really need to rest. For some reason, the asteroid Chiron is affecting you when it comes to your emotions and when it comes to like you bringing up things that you never thought you would bring up again. You may even come in contact with someone who, like, I feel like this is a stranger, like, who randomly insults you. I see this happening. Or you may be prone to road rage during this time, or you're witnessing road rage. For some of you, I do feel that you may be stabbed in the back during this time. I hate to say. I do see for some of you there may be issues in regards to like chasing someone when it comes to love, or someone is chasing you, but I just feel like it's just toxic. Like it's really not even worth playing games, because you know, I just feel like it's like the wrong person, and that person may become a stalker and a serial killer type of deal. I hate to say it like that, but you know, I just feel like if you don't want to be bothered, just be for real. Yeah, that's all I'm really getting for y'all. That's all I'm really getting. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Good luck with everything, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye.